Coming up on today's episode, the Herentals senior men's side make it 2 out of 2. The under 20 side continue with their preparations during the mid-season break. And every talent deserves a chance in the Principal's Cup. And on the spotlight today is a veteran gold miner who's passionate about teaching. This is the Herentals Football Show. Last week, the Herentals senior men's side made it 2 wins out of 2 as they saw off Krembo Bullets by 2-0 at Nyamunga Stadium. Coming from a morale-boosting win against Simba at home, Wabamburi were in bullish mode from the onset as they got 2 quick-fire goals that saw them snatch the lead early in the first half. Coach Kumbirai Mutuakuziwa was upbeat with the team's performance and praised his charges.
Winning, you feel comfortable, you develop confidence, which is positive to the team and to everyone associated with the Herentals family. So we are feeling comfortable, we are feeling happy with what they've done so far. 2 out of 2 after the break.
As we inaugurate this new premises or this new building, we are embarking on a new journey, all my fellow students. Herentals has been there providing quality education to us all students. As we know, we are celebrating our Silver Jubilee. This has shown a significance that Herentals has made 25 years of providing quality education. That's why it is still in running. We want to thank you all that have worked hard for the past 25 years to provide this education that we did not expect. We thank you. Go to the next page.
Parents, guardians, teachers, and all my fellow students.
My name is Lindsay Nota, and they are my colleagues.
My name is Pilania Matsmanga.
My name is Nadine Mandel.
We are all grade 5 learners. We are here to recite our poem titled, Who Am I?
Tears of joy running down my cheeks. Oh wait, I can't believe my eyes. Welcome to Herentals, where we rise, and rise. Take a sip from a pool, you won't think twice.
Just about 2 decades ago, just a little girl, I was so little in the eyes of many. But look at me now, 25 is the story.
Here am I, celebrating Silver Jubilee, 25 years of progress and prosperity. Knowledge and wisdom lingers in my veins. Come join me and let us rise.
Oh, dear friends, dear parents, dear Zimbabwe, with Herentals, you rise and rise and rise.
May we kindly move towards that area written reception there where there's the ribbon. May you kindly move towards that. Our SMC, our regional heads, may we join them. Our heads, may we join. Our teachers, may we join. Also our parents, our esteemed parents, may you also join and witness the official opening of Herentals Private School in Hatfield.
Champions believe in themselves.
Tinowane kutenda kwakanyanyisa chaizvo chaizvo kune Herentals group of schools. Tisingakanganwi our revered scholar, our hero, Professor I.G. Benza, for leading a team that has been able to get us this far. Tinozvitenda, we don't take anything here for granted. We don't take anything for granted. Tichakuremembai pane zvose. Tichafamba tese kusvika tisvike patinosvika. Tichivhura masenders all over.
The birth of Herentals Yetifield as a new branch is indeed a materialization, a fulfillment of our vision for 2023, that is celebration, construction, and growth. And indeed, the birth of this center today is a testimony of the fulfillment of that theme. We are indeed very grateful to our partners in business, FBC Bank, for their presence and that partnership which has seen the birth of this center today.
They say an idle mind is the devil's workshop, and Coach Paul seems to have found a way to keep the Herentals under-20 side on their toes during the Northern Region Division 1 mid-season break, which is set to run until the 4th of August.
Yeah, postponement haipane pasina chakaipa. Maybe pane zvimwe zvanga zvichikonzeresa kuti vange vachipostpone magames to 5 August. Asi I think zvanga zviri better dai zvakataurwa maybe last week or maybe per weekend. Dai takawedzera kupa vakomana rimwe zoro rimwe vhiki kana mamwe mavhiki mairi. Asi tanga tatotanga kutogadzirira kubva musi weMonday takutoti tadzoka kubasa. Saka zvino zvimanje kuti tave nemukuwa hombe zvakare atichakotenge tina vakomana tichishanda asi kusina mutambo yatinge tichitamba, saka izvozvo zvinenge zvichitivhiringidza. Tinenge takunyanya kutarisa kuona kuti ndapi matambudziko ari kusangana nevakomana umwe neumwe chekuti anga tinenge tichitarisa kusimba kwavakomana vacho tichiwekana kuti anga vakasimba. Chechipiri totanga kutarisa kuti munhu ndepapi panga achitadza kurova bhora, ndepapi panga achitadza kunge achitena, ndepapi panga achitadza kunge achikontrola bhora. Ndozvati mwe zvatoita kutarisana nazvo nokuti tine nguva yakati rebei yatinenge tichishanda navo kuti tisazosvike pekuti tinenge takuzosvika pekuti vanenge vazoneta tisati tatanga kutamba mitambo, tichange tichitraya kuti tinge tichibatanidza kuti vange vachikwanisa kunge vachitamba vachiwana nguva yekuzorora. Zvinhu zvese zvimwe zvinokwanisa kuitika chero mukatarisa kana kuEngland chaiko Arsenal yanga iri pamusoro yakazotorwa neMan City pekupedzisira. And ingoriwo futi yandiri kuda kupa uyambiro kune shamwari dzangu kuna Toto wekumambas kuti ngaareke kurivara sekurivara kwatakaita isusu last season, nekuti unogona kufunga kuti ndatotora asi usati watora. Saka ndiri kuti nini tichidzokera pamunotamba mitambo paraundi yakuya yechipiri ndiyo inenge yakasimba, nokuti vanhu vese vakagadzirira vakatenga mamwe maplayers vakaendesa mamwe players and vaine nguva zvakare yemwedzi wese yekunatsa kugadzirisa pangu vachitadza. Saka ndiri kuona second round ichinge yakasimba and patira zviri kuti togona kupedza tiri kumusoro, togona kupedza tari kuzasiwo zvichienderanawo nekuti tatamba zvakadii second round, asi ndiri kuona ichinge ichizonakidza zvakanyanya. Yeah, from the onset, especially like when we came back for training during this window, I was always emphasizing to the boys that now the opportunity has arisen to them to be able to showcase their talent, and they're supposed to be able to be selected either in the under-20s, in the under-23s, or even in the senior national team. There's nothing, there's no hindrance, or I don't think there's any problem having a player coming from Division 1 to go and play in the senior team. With Blessing Majarira, I went to play for Zimbabwe at the Kwasafa while we were still in Division 1. So I think the boys are geared up for that, and that is why I was pushing the boys. Even today, you saw me trying to push the boys to the end. It's because we're trying to prepare these boys for this international scene. That is a reason to all Zimbabweans, and we're happy with that.
For Vamburi, class is in session ahead of a crunch encounter against Highlanders at our new home, Mandawa Stadium, and the boys are putting in the hours. As always, Coach Kumbirai Mutweguziwa is drilling big as his team aim to end Boso's 14-match unbeaten run.
Yeah, it's a big game facing Highlanders, a giant in Zimbabwean football. But we have been preparing well for them, and we've got the potential to take a good result against them. The fact that they have not lost any league game drives us when we go to face them. That on its own is the motivation going to play Highlanders, and at the same time, you know, we thrive to work hard to stop big teams. This is what makes us tick sometimes. So the morale and the motivation among the boys is high, being driven by the fact that they are facing Highlanders, a big team, and a team that have not won against ever since we got promoted. So happy that we are facing them at a neutral venue. Gives us a lot of confidence to face them.
I feel like I've got a word for somebody. Life, just as we all know it, is full of emotions. Hakuna kana game one where in 90 minutes you can be able to fully express yourself like football. It's a goal! I was spectacular. If our favorite player scores, hi, boy, jubilation. But if they miss, I'll get to shame. If the referee makes a very bad decision, we are so disheartened. If our team loses, I could go on and on and on and on. But simply put, football is 90 minutes of pure emotion. Let your emotions run wild with the Castle Lager Premier Soccer League. Bora Redu, live on ZTN Prime.
Every talent deserves a chance, and indeed over the 30 football teams from the 62 Herentals college centres gathered in the capital to take part in the Principals Cup that was held over the weekend. For some students, it was a dream come true to showcase their talent under the watchful eye of the coaches from the senior sides.
I would say we started primaries, it was 1 day, and then secondaries 2 days, sports gala. And we're talking of 62 centers across Zimbabwe, which are being represented here.
For those who took part in the Principals Cup, it was an opportunity to prove their worth in front of the senior coaches, and they mostly utilized this opportunity well. In the under-15 boys category, a lot was at stake as Herentals Machipisa failed Herentals. In the under-15 boys category, a lot was at stake as Herentals Machipisa faced Herentals Budiriro in the final. It was heartbreak for Machipisa as they lost after a penalty shootout. The winning team were delighted after snatching home the final, and some of them believe that only the sky is the limit.
Inangwa ndiunyeba inanda portion because ndikaona kuti kumberi kwakasimba tambo mashure asi ndikaona kuti kumashure kwakasimba tambo mberi asi ndikaona kuti pagedha pana munhu ndoenda pagedhi
nditodzidza kuti bhora rakaoma ende ndichitotamba bhora ndinoita serious because kunze kwatisi zvinenge zviriko 100% yendirotarisiro asi kudara machigumira muzvimbumu etomwesviko kure.
The Herentals under-20 assistant coach Simbarashe Mudawapi was in attendance at the tournament to say the Principal's Cup is a welcome development for the Herentals football franchise, as it will serve as a feeder for the Herentals Academy.
It is the main feeder. That's the main feeder for the Herentals teams because for the time being we are preparing for sports academy for Herentals. So this is the main feeder for the teams from D2, D1, and even the Queens. We've got to scout the players from these tournaments. The boss want to make it a temporary thing, but at the moment it's a yearly thing. But next, it is going to be a temporary thing. Every term will be having these tournaments. But the players that are playing today, I would like to encourage them to keep on playing so that they will be chosen to play in the Division 2, in the Division 1, or even in the Premier League side. They can make it. Well, they've got good talent.
On the spotlight this week is a veteran goal minder who's been in the trenches for some time. He has kept the goal for the Zimbabwe national team and is now the goalkeeper's coach at Here. Coach Tsungai Mudzamiri is taking us through his journey at Vabvamburi.
I think there's quality, and at Herentals we have got an extra advantage because we also take players from the schools, from their tournaments. Like now there's a tournament that is being held now for the Herentals schools. So there is a lot of talent in Herentals, and there is age in Herentals, which I think is the way forward for football, because we have to introduce young players into the system.
Those who work under Coach Tsungi look up to him and hope to follow in his footsteps.
It's my pleasure to be working with Coach today, one of the greatest goalkeeper I've ever seen in Zimbabwe. I'm learning a lot from him. Sometimes serious, but I'm learning a lot. Andisi kuda kusvika malevels avakasvika, ndoda kudarika level ravakasvika. Because so far ndasara mbijana, but I'll be there. Kwisi today munhu anofara chinhu chavanonyanya kugara vachitaura chana vakaita kuti ndidzidze a lot about ibhebhe. Pandakashanda nawo kazhinji ndainetseka nema-ground balls, but ipapo ndakatozoona kuti ndaka-improve a lot because even ma-crosses ndakutoziva kuti mukada kuzvitarisisa akusi kuti ndakatamba bad game kuma-Olympics, but mukada kuzvitarisa magoals andakagowiswa anga ari ma-deep cross, raitorowa deep cross rogo. So for now ndikunatsoona kuti aiwa ndakadzidza because ma-deep cross acho iwayo ndio yatova strength. Yanga imbori weakness, but ndakaweka nayo kusvika yaita strength.
For me yangu inini kuna coach Tsude vakatanga kunditreata semwana because ndo vakatanga kundidzura from school. So I learned zvakawanda pavari from zero up to pandira meno kuti munopa rate muchiti ndapa marate mangani munhu 1 handina kumboshanda nevamwe vanhu. so kwandiri nini imento yangu ndakatovatarisa ndichifana ndikwisisana nawo than vamwe vanhu because inini vakandibika from word zero ndichiri youngster ivo vari youngster ndopa vakaboosta inini zvandiri youngster ndofana kuboosta that's why pamwe pacho vachiti kana vachitaura neni vanenge vari hash because vanenge vachitotarisira kuti ndive ndichishanda kudarika zvandakaita nezuro like last year vakanditi wakatadza kunge uri goalkeeper of the year unenge usina chawandiitira gore rinori then ndakabva ndakwanisa kuwana award iyo saka apa vakabva vanditi ndikufanira kupusha zvekare kuti zvinyatsooneka kuti zvakaitika last year zvazviri zvekunyeba kuti ndikwanisawo kuseta mastandards akafanana neavakaseta.
This is the Herentals Football Show. Do join us again next week, and thank you for watching.